What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer and I'm back with another video. This is another quick one. I just want to give my 2 cents on some info that came out on two different stories. But the first one I want to talk about is Ubisoft looking to be acquired. And I have good and bad feelings about this. The good is because I think if they were to be acquired, it would really help them out. Because I know they've been doing pretty rough lately. I know their stock has tanked pretty badly lately. And if they were to be acquired, I think another publisher would, really, I guess, just motivate or just invigorate some of the series that these guys have under their belt. I mean, I would love to see another traditional Splinter Cell. I really enjoyed Blacklist, and I feel like that game gets really overlooked a lot, and it was actually a really good game. That being said, I did like Conviction as well. A lot of people didn't like Conviction, but I actually liked Conviction a lot. Watch Dogs could also get another game, which I think 3 did relatively well. I don't think it did as well as they wanted it to. Another one game that I would like to see them scale back is Assassin's Creed, because I know people are just getting tired of year after year after year, just one after another. I think that is a game franchise that would benefit from maybe like one every 2 years. Give it time to breathe, have its own thing, and just maybe another Prince of Persia. I know they're doing the remake, or they did the remake of the first game, but from what I saw of it, it does not look like it's a very good remake. So maybe a whole new Prince of Persia would be nice. But point is, if another publisher or company were to acquire them, I think it would be good in the sense that I think that company would like try to dig up all these franchises and try to like reinvigorate them. On the bad side is, depending on the company, the way they try to reimagine or reinvigorate these games could be bad. Like, I really don't want to see, Splinter Cell become, what was that mobile game? That Ubisoft, it was a mobile game? I can't remember, but it was just it was like another MOBA. It was like a MOBA, stuff like that. So, like, point is, I would be careful on what company buys them and like what they would do with the franchise. I would love to see some of these games come back, or these franchises come back, but I'm afraid of how they'll come back depending on the company that buys. But yeah, it was just that's just my take on that. So I'm happy, but at the same time I'm kind of worried, depending on how it goes. Because also, if I remember correctly, I think Ubisoft was almost taken over by Vivendi a while back, but they like scrambled to like get enough to like stop that takeover, and a lot of people applauded that. I think mostly because just Vivendi is, when it comes to games, they don't have a very good track record, like company wise, but I could be mistaken. Point is, I'm keeping my eye on it, and I'm optimistic but cautiously worried at the same time, if that makes any sense. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the fact that, apparently a notice has gone out that PlayStation Plus, or PlayStation wants game developers to make game trials for their PlayStation Plus premium service. And on the, you would think that, oh, this is a boon for a gamer. This is awesome. We're gonna get game trials to our game trials for these games. We're gonna try them out, and it's gonna be awesome. But this is actually kind of a bummer to me, because for those of you who maybe know a bit more, you'll know that a game trial or a game demo, it's not just, hey, we took it from the game, sliced it, and there we go, 2 hours. No, you have to like specifically make the demo and the trial work a certain way so as to not like reveal or show too much of the game in the future. It's not as simple as that, and a lot of resources have to be put into making a game trial for a game, and I feel like that would take away a lot from the developers who are just trying to get the game out. And honestly, I just think it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, there are games that have game trials out that they come out afterwards, which I think is fine. But for them to like force developers to make these game trials to like games that they're still working on is like, oh man, that's that's such a burden on the developer, and they have enough troubles to work with or enough problems to deal with. And it's just like, so like on the forefront for people, you would just think, oh, this is a great boon to the service, it'd be awesome. But on the developer side, this is a problem, this is a headache for them. And I kind of do, I like, I'm a gamer that respects the developer. Like, I want them to like, hey, I'm the type of person that I'm like, hey, if Ragnarok, God of War Ragnarok, if you need more time, take it. I loved the first game, and I loved the fact that they took their time with it. I mean, that game got pushed and pushed, and like it was just not ready, and they just took all that time that they had and they polished the ever living shit out of it. They made it so good. I would want that for Ragnarok. Please do not rush that game. Take your time. And I don't want to see, developers having to deal with that at the same time of trying to make a game trial for their game. And it's just, so I feel bad for them. That's all I'm getting at. I feel bad for developers that are gonna have to go through this just because PlayStation wants game trials for their premium game service. But all I can say is I'm sorry, and I my heart goes out to all the developers out there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to talk about. To reiterate, Ubisoft looking to be acquired. I'm 50-50 on it. I'm hopeful, but I'm cautious. And the whole PlayStation needing to like making developers make game trials for their games to go on PlayStation Premium. That's just a headache to developers, and my heart goes out to you. I'm sorry about all that, and I hope you guys can push through it. But yeah, those are just my quick thoughts on those two tidbits of news, and yeah, that's it. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or comment down below. I'd appreciate any feedback. Follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, take care and have a good game.